Bitcoin price update for Friday, March 28th, going into the weekend and the end of the monthly close as well. We have our last video discussing the blue hash ribbon buy signal just flashing, as you can see, overlaid on our blue dotted lines here 3 times this cycle in front of you. And what also we see is our death cross, golden cross indicator. If you want to add this on, here's how to do it. So you have your indicators up here. Or if you want this exact one, you can just type in GX, and it's actually this one right here by Bob Vador over here, right? Golden Death Cross pointer. That's the one I have. You can use any one. There's 100 on here. If you want to find it real quick, just type in GX. It's right there. Okay. All right. Now that we have that out of the way, what the hell does this mean? And Death Cross sounds terrible. I agree. But so far, it usually marks the lows. And especially when followed or precursed by a blue buy signal on the Bitcoin hash ribbons. On the weekly, these are the spots where they occurred, right? So what does that mean? Well, let's look at it. The first time, all the way back August 2023, we got the blue buy signal. Does that mean we went up immediately? No. Does that mean we went up months ahead? Of course. Look at that. Same thing here. Did we go up immediately? No. Months ahead? Of course. Look at that. How about right now? Blue buy signal followed by the death cross. Later golden cross. Rally up. Major rally. Blue buy signal followed by a death cross. Marks the lows, right? Were the lows in at the death cross? Here, very close, right before. Were the lows in here at the death cross? Yes. Didn't mean we didn't go lower, right? Both times we kind of just chopped around a little bit here. Couldn't find our footing immediately, but pretty quick off the floor. Noting also we were just under both of these moving averages. And if you're wondering what they are, it's the 50 in the gold and the 200 in the red. And they're SMAs, simple moving averages, versus EMAs, exponential moving averages. And you want to use this on the daily. So just, there's the rules. So having said that, look at the context of where we are here. Price action underneath both. Versus this one, price action way above both. We got a big drop here. About a 30% drop. Then we got the death cross. Still couldn't find our footing. A lot of volatility here. But now we have an impending death cross looming just ahead. I would say probably within the next week or so, depending on price action. We also have the Trump tariff announcement April 2nd, so beware of extra volatility. Maybe that sends us lower. Maybe it sends us higher with positive news, right? Who knows? But on the macro, we're looking at blue very likely. Green, we should say green. We got the blue. We just got the blue this week. Death cross just in front. I mean, are we seeing a pattern here, folks? Death cross, lows are either in or very near. Doesn't mean you can't go down afterwards or chop around. But these blue hash ribbon buy signals are for the months ahead, saying that we're going to have much more upside. Death cross, sentiment bad, fear, extreme fear, fear, extreme fear, fear, extreme fear. Are we catching a pattern here, folks? Blue buy signal, death cross, rally ahead. Now, you might ask, what about the golden cross? How long did that take? What was the rally like when we got it? Well, from our lows back here to our golden cross, where price action was, we were roughly up, 35, 40%. From our lows to our, when we got the golden cross, the price action, right? So same thing. We'll take it from the lows to the golden cross. How much are we up? 35, 40%. Okay. So imagine we get a golden cross. Imagine the lows are in. We don't know if we're going to put in a lower low or not. But from the lows to, let's say, golden cross, right? This was, let's see the days. Death cross. About 80 days, 70 to 80 days. This one was pretty quick. 45 days. So roughly 50 and roughly 80. Okay, let's look at those. From the lows, where we get our death cross, So let's say it's the April 10th. We'll take an arbitrary number. It'd probably be around that. So 40 days out would be late May. 70 to 80 days out, we're looking at late June for that golden cross, if everything goes about to average, which so far so good, right? Blue buy signals, death cross just ahead, right? Blue buy signal, death cross just ahead. Now from the lows here, right, we're looking at about 40% rally. So assuming the lows are in and we have that late May, 40% would take us, roughly back to range highs. Either late May or late June, we could easily be at all-time highs, if not very close, when we get that golden cross. Hopefully all that makes sense. If we were to rhyme with these two, or take the average of these two, roughly 40% rally from low of death cross to when we got the golden cross. So it doesn't mean you have to be waiting for the golden cross to see anything good, right? A 40% rally both times on average, that would take us right to all-time highs and range highs by late May or late June, depending on, if we take the average of the time, right? Everything's going to be different. Could not even be close. But so far, I mean, why would we have to doubt that? Because we're rhyming very close with both previous times. And we're doing it yet again, right? The sentiment is the same. Everyone is doubting and fearful here. Doubting and fearful here. Doubting and fearful here. Blue buy signal says not so fast. Death cross ahead. Everything looks the same. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you want to see next? Quote and card of the day. All right. Let's do our quote. Avoid popularity. It has many snares and no real benefit. Couldn't agree more. Not sure what you could take away from that, but all right. Let's do our card of the day. We got a good one. When it loads. The Mercedes AMG 1. I haven't seen one of these out yet, but I think they're about $5 million, so probably not going to just pass one on the street. Let me remove my picture so we can take it all in here. What a work of art that is. Look at the front fenders. I think this is active aerodynamics too. These go up and down just like the wing. Look at the roof scoop. Holy moly. I think I got a front view here. Pretty aggressive looking. Front wind splitter on the just above the hood there. Some unique vibes going on this car. As it should be for $4 to $5 million, I think. Right? Right. All right. Thanks for watching this long if you have. 57 silver stars. So, okay. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Let me know what you think. Have you seen anything like this yet? You want to see more like this? Consider subscribing to our Telegram group if you haven't done that yet. We do daily updates in our Patreon group. You can check that out as well. Link below. And I'll see you wrapping up March, going into April.